Right. Yeah.
And you know what she says?
Again, asking me to continue to
that we agree upon, and it was 6:30. It's just so disingenuous, man. This is so bad, Faith. Even this in situation, she's trying to manipulate the situation itself, man. When she knows very well it's not in her favor. It's so manipulative.
explain myself is a little bit tiring, but there's a lot of reasons. I mean, I have some health issues. Just sitting here for this prolonged period. I was not told, by the way, that this was going to be 3 hours. I thought it was going to be an hour max. So I agree.
You mentioned multiple times that even their shows were like 3 to 5 hours. You already mentally prepared for this. You're getting cooked. That's what's going on.
We didn't specify that it was going to be an hour max. So why would you assume?
I actually was very poor communication on your end. But anyways, I'm telling you that I will be leaving at 6.
Communication on your end, you're going to a show and didn't bother asking how long it was going to be?
No, I did when I got here, but I will be.
Wait. When you got here?
I'm leaving at 6. Okay, so we can have as much of a debate as we want.
Okay, yeah, we understand.
And if that's not satisfactory, I will leave now. Like,
the
I'm just letting
rage
you know,
is real,
this
guys.
is not an environment for me that I am
okay.
Oh my
enjoying.
God, you whine so much. You're such a whiner. You just whine and cry.
But yeah,
about
I'm just letting you know. I don't.
But what was the other thing you said?
I can't do a debate. He's going to ask me questions about my worldview I wasn't prepared for. I'm just here to teach and monologue, and I don't want. It's fucking ridiculous.
If I signed something about coming here.
So she
about
agreed.
How in the hell?
To 6:30.
How in the hell she has a boyfriend? How? A partner, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it is. How, guys? How is this even possible? Are we in this level of simpness? Seriously, guys, this is, oh man,
right in front of me. I like, and now she's retracting it. It's like, what is going on? I don't know.
And mind you, Andrew has just already done 2 debates. He did one on Friday.
He's ready.
And
flew
Thursday.
in also for my opponent.
And
very kind to me. You're welcome.
Kind. Thank you.
Those debates.
I also don't live here. I flew in. I'm in Chicago, so.
Right. Those debates. Wait, I'm a little confused.
That makes sense why she got so.
I flew
so
in.
Bad, man.
I have family that lives an hour away, so I spent a little bit of time with them this morning, and then I'm going to see them again before I fly out tomorrow.
Well, okay, we'll discuss that after the show, but. And if you looked at our channels and the length of our previous debates, the past 2 debates that we had
have gone
like 4
quite
or
long.
5 hours. And
yeah.
So
I mean, again, I have health problems.
Yeah, but why would you have a different assumption?
Like, are you fucking serious?
I'm fucking serious. Why would you have a different assumption?
Issues.
Why? How would we know that?
I'm telling you now.
Of course, but don't you think that if you saw the last 2 episodes, they went 5 hours, why would you presume that yours was going to go less and that we would know you had health issues?
Because I'm telling you I have
problems. When you get to the show?
Oh my God. Wow. Unreal.
This is an initial, this is a disclosure now.
Some of this sign language
So we're going to continue the conversation, but there was one other thing you said to me there in private.
You're fundamentally a dishonest person.
She is.
Like fundamentally dishonest. There's no reason for you to hold that presumption at all. On top of there being no reason for you to hold that presumption whatsoever, you get to the studio, then say you have health issues. It's like, yeah, it seems fundamentally dishonest.
Right. I mean, that's just kind of something that you don't want to disclose because it's a little embarrassing. But
okay.
Are you quiet?
Look,
strong woman. Thought you were a strong woman.
I hope you guys have a really good day. I'm leaving.
Hold on.
You're gonna cry.
This is crazy, Joe. This is crazy. She had to do the tear stuff.
Hold on. We're not. Look.
I thought you were a strong woman.
Kylie, do you want to just take like 3 minutes to gather? I mean,
this is so bad.
agreed to.
I agreed to hear, not stay for the entire.
Yeah, but that you can't do some technicality where, well, I showed up for 2 minutes and I'm just going to leave and
that's it. Right?
Get the benefits of. Look, Kylie, just take a 5-minute breather. You still there, Kylie? Look, do you want to take a 5-minute breather? Come back and we'll talk more. Okay. All right.
This is crazy.
Here, I'll do some chats. I'll read some chats.
Sure.
Let's see here.
There you go. This was already built, guys. This was something that it was going to happen. She knew it in the first 30 minutes that this was about to happen. She was looking for ways to make it less obvious. She knew right away that Andrew was not, is not the guy that you can play around. Okay, I cannot imagine you being in a relationship with her, guys. I can't. Yeah, right, Johnny.
And I think we were about to get into a really good segment there when it came to is misogyny worse than misandry? Can you be sexist towards men? Can women be sexist towards men?
This lady was bad,
so let's do this. Here we got. Wait, Kylie, you. Okay, that's fine. All right. All right. So we have Red Fox here.
Red Fox donated $100. Brian, great job as a mod.
Yeah.
Andrew,
you have to give it to him.
You have been putting in so much work, and this is the quality of your opponents.
Yes.
Glad your family is safe. Not one step back.
Look.
Bring on the blood sport.
And for those of you, I know there's probably a few of you in chat who are like, how could he do that? Well, here's the thing, right? It's like, I've been engaging in good faith, engaging in a typical debate. They're, you know what I mean? And the whole time it's been all about tone and Andrew's bad and this and that. It's like, and then we get to it. She lied through her teeth. She agreed to 6:30 before the cameras rolled. I'm telling you, she not only agreed to it.
You have to record that.
Basically.
This is crazy, but you might have to be in a position where you need to even record the pre-shows, guys. You have to. Because this is what happened. They just manipulate the situation. There's not even an ounce of guilt admitting they were wrong. It's crazy.
I mean, they discussed it, and she was like, yeah, 6:30. Then she changes her mind, right? And then kind of was very dishonest about the reasoning behind it. And, there's a form of female manipulation which happens when they're like, I don't want to disclose any health issues because it could be embarrassing. It's like, well, then why did you agree to the show?
We didn't ask about the health issues,
but of course not. It's all fundamentally dishonest. And so it's like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to look at her when they turn on the waterworks, when it's clearly manipulation, and be like, oh, okay then. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. I've had two really good faith interlocutors we've gone back and forth with. I don't hold any ill will towards them, but it's like, you came to do the debate. I flew out here to do the debate. Do the fucking debate. Stop. You know what I mean? Just do the debate.
Yeah. And I think we've been probably very, I don't know if charitable.
Very charitable. No, charitable. Charitable, of course. Very.
Almost.
Very bad. Bent backwards, upside down.
Super annoying.
Really, at the beginning, she was trying to dictate terms. And look, to the audience, I know you guys didn't like that I was trying to kind of placate things a little bit. But like I was telling Andrew, just
it was a business move.
Ensuring that the debate actually happens. If you got to, walk back an inch, to be able to make it further, then so be it. But let me do these super chats while they come through. Yo, Gerald, appreciate it. Coastal Operator, thank for the membership. Okay, JJ Mad, thank you for that message.
I have to move forward because I have to just finish the live in a couple of minutes. Let me just go here, right here.
Firm and literally I'm public about it. I'm like, I just don't want to hire women because
look at her, bro. Look at her. She's defeated, guys. Just defeated.
I'm like, I just don't want to hire women because I don't really like them.
Literally crying face and everything, like, bro.
If I just said that, like, outright, I just don't really like them that much, bro. And I just don't want to work with them. And
that's how you do it, man.
I fucking own it. I built it. I invented everything. What is actually the problem with that? Why can't I just do that? Why do you want to? Why do you want to like infringe on my choices?
It's like the 1964 Civil Rights Act is probably going to be a problem for you. I don't.
Do you know what freedom of association is?
Freedom to associate with who you want.
Yeah. Do you think that that's an inherent right?
I think for corporations, corporations aren't people. So
corporations are people. What else would they be?
They shouldn't be people. I think that's where we disagree because in some cases the Supreme Court has upheld that the corporations have the same rights of people. So if you own a company and you're religious, then you don't have to pay for reproductive services or birth control.
And
right?
What else you couldn't classify them as anything but people. People are the things which run corporations. Corporations are people.
I disagree. I think that corporations are entities. They are run by people, but I think that they should be held to a different standard than people.
Is there any conscious entity that you can think of that talks and can speak like you and me and make decisions like you and me that's not people?
Yeah, sure. No.
So if that's the case, they're making the same types of decisions that you and I are making. Why wouldn't they be assumed to be people?
This is a waste of time, man.
have different
This is a waste of time.
Like
at this
standards
point.
of operation. They have laws they have to follow that are different from people. Like in terms of the government's eyes, I believe it should be considered not a person. I think it's fundamentally the way that it operates is different. I mean, it's not one, it's like a conglomerate of things and people who work in a company. So
I don't have a corporation, let's say then, and I have a private business practice.
See, she have a piercing.
Right.
Where I'm a
That's what she has.
landscaper. And there's a woman
Yeah,
who
they
comes
go with the
in,
phone
she's got
again. Yeah, they go with the phone. There you go with the phone again.
qualified for the job. And there's a man who comes in who's slightly less qualified for the job. But I just kind of want to hire him anyway because I just don't really like women. Why is that not something I should have the freedom to choose for myself?
Man.
Why?
Defeated.
I just think we're operating at a different moral capacity. I mean, a lot of my things that I say are rooted in morals, and you're making yours vote like in sort of like laws.
I'm asking you for the moral argument.
I'm telling you that I believe it's wrong to make someone feel ashamed and not hire somebody and give them different outcome based off of their race or sex or
But you
sexuality.
don't believe it's wrong to tell people that they must do a thing they don't want to do.
Not at all. No, I don't. Because
So then it's not about choice, then, is it?
I suppose if you want to make the argument you're making right now.
Then it's not
She
really
gave me the
about
signal.
choice. Okay,
Call
so
me.
the second pillar of feminism.
You're like, yeah, call me. Right. I think some of you guys were right. I think this is her giving signals and stuff
Right.
like
You
that.
just
Like, touching her
debunked
nose.
it like
It's-
so
yeah, it's-
fast.
it's
just
probably,
like that.
I don't know.
It's pretty
so
false.
easy
Yeah, it's
for
pretty
you.
false. You just said it's not really about choice. It's
Sure.
really about an agenda, right? What was the third pillar of feminism?
Well, I think we're getting close to the end. Is this what we want to talk about for the last, few minutes?
Well, we have another 30 minutes.
I think they offer her money to
Sure.
stay,
It's
and she couldn't even stay, bro.
$5.59 right now.
They offer her money.
Well, I
They
might
couldn't
just have to
stay.
take another break
She
because I'm
couldn't
not
stay.
feeling so hot. Is that all right?
Let her go, man.
But I'll tell you what I would like to talk about next, though.
Well, one thing
Let her
here,
go, bro.
I think it would be fair.
I just told you I have medical issues, though. Like, I genuinely
All
need
right.
to take a break.
All right.
Hold on. I'm fine with you taking the breaks.
Okay.
But given the frequency and the duration of said breaks, I think it's reasonable to ask for an additional 10, 15 minutes to make up for the breaks that have.
Let me see here, right?
And stuff like that. So,
Oh, this is so good.
Don't-
This
This
is
girl
so
over
good.
here.
Man, I might be burning in hell because of this, guys. I don't know.
but
Yeah.
I've had someone in my comments offer to pay me the amount that I was paid to be here. So I'm going to go because I have medical problems. I'm not feeling good.
What if somebody in our chat offers to pay you?
More.
Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
Do you think they would?
Well, they would pay me, and then
Oh, yo.
Yes.
You think
If
they would?
someone offered, I would stay and I would cry on
my
camera.
God, bro.
But I don't
This-
know if they
this
would.
This is
So
why we have
bad.
the wage gap. This is literally why we have the wage gap, ladies and gentlemen.
But I highly
Andrew is fine. She's okay. No, like she's already gone, guys. She's already gone.
doubt that someone will offer that.
I wonder. So they're offering you.
They're offering me 50.
So if you stay for another 2 hours, what would that cost?
Oh my God.
Like $500
No. My God. More.
on top.
Like probably double.
Oh my God.
Double
500 or so,
the
1,000.
original. Okay, double the original. So I think we would need in order. Would you actually, if it was doubled, would
If
you?
it was actually doubled,
Yeah,
I
basically.
would stay because again,
Yo, basically, her money. You know, you can buy her help. I guess. That's crazy.
like I do have a problem.
Crazy,
like,
man.
So I could probably stay a little longer.
2 hours.
I would just have to
2
take
hours
breaks.
beyond. So we're talking 8:30.
Sure. Then I would need like.
This
triple,
is crazy,
'cause
bro.
I like.
Troy,
Triple?
You're a tough negotiator, Kylie. You're a tough negotiator.
Nah.
Again,
You
I
know,
like.
this girl
It's a
over
wrap.
there, tough negotiator.
I
wrap.
generally do have issues though. Like I'm not. That's not a lie. So I just don't like to talk about it. But I
Yeah.
have a hard time.
Yeah, Johnny. Yeah, as soon as they mentioned money, she was like, oh, really more? Yeah, pure cope. Yeah.
Like I could like.
Yeah, what is the
headaches
issue
and-
anyway?
I don't really like to talk about it, but
Oh my
I've
God,
had,
this is
like
so cringy, bro.
concussions,
So cringy, man.
and stuff like that. So
Concussions?
It's like a brain- like a-
TBI.
yeah. I mean, traumatic brain injury. Yeah, it was a traumatic. It's like I get like really bad headaches and like
Do you want? We have like
Difficulty breathing.
Tylenol or ibuprofen. We could give
Bro, you
you.
guys trolling her, bro. Of course, somebody's
I don't really
calling
want to
her.
go too much into it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I have to go.
But
Yeah,
I have
to
had
go.
someone offer me, but I just don't think this is a good environment. So I think I'll just take the offer that the person has given me of the original amount, and I'm just gonna head out. I think.
So basically, somebody offer her more money to just leave the studio, so her time is more. Oh God, this is crazy stuff, man. This is crazy.
I think my health is more important than whatever you've offered me, which is.